And I heard men are still playing in Maine. Is anybody here from Maine? Ah, who is that? Is that the governor? That's, well, I hate to tell you this, but we're not going to give them any federal money. They are still saying we want men to play in women's sports, and I cannot believe that they're doing that. They are, let's find out who that guy is that raised his hand. Maybe he's just kidding. But, so we're not going to give him any federal funding, none whatsoever, until they clean that up.
So yeah, nobody saw this one coming, did they? Nah, not at all. Everybody is in total shock right now. In fact, you know what? It was so obvious, even Stevie Wonder's at home saying, yeah, you know what? I saw this one coming too. Democrats right now are struggling. And why are they struggling? Because they haven't been in a society for such a long time now that has more common sense, and they don't know what to do. They've been living in the land of delusion for the last few years or so, but now it is back to reality. And ever since Donald Trump signed the executive order banning men from women's sports, these people, they've been in a total meltdown. So much so, we actually have states out there who aren't going to go along with this order, such as Maine, because woke Governor Janet Mills has decided that Maine won't comply with this and is all for men competing in women's sports. How stunning, how brave.
No, definitely not.
So once again, I know it's such a shocking thing, right? Everybody is so shocked. No, we have a leftist woman who is going against women and wanting men who identify as women going into women's spaces, going into their sports, taking places, awards away from them, and who knows, women could end up getting injured because of this. But they're the ones that sit there every single day and go, oh no, we're for women's rights, women's safety, it's conservatives who are taking away women's rights. What? I don't know what they're drinking. I don't know what they're smoking, but it needs to be checked ASAP. Something's in that stuff, man. But as I'm sure you've all seen, this has led to a face-off between Donald Trump and Janet Mills, and she got, and this isn't an exaggeration, she got absolutely destroyed. This is how it's got to be going forward. Put these people in their place, because quite simply, and I don't even have to sit here and say this because we all know it, men should not be in women's sports. It is common sense. Oh wait, again, yeah, that's something that these people don't know about. But before we carry on any further and get into this story, ladies and gentlemen, if you could, as always, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really, really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into it. So, the Daily Mail have gone ahead and reported, and as you can all see, Trump declares see you in court in brutal transgender face-off with Democratic governor at White House. Donald Trump engaged in a furious row with the governor of Maine over transgender athletes during a fractious meeting at the White House. Democrat Janet Mills came face to face with the president at a session of the National Governors Association in the state dining room on Friday. While delivering a speech, Trump mentioned his recent executive order banning transgender athletes from participating in girls and women's sports, and that he understood Maine was not complying. And we're going to get straight into this clip. It is absolutely amazing. Trust me on this. If you do nothing else today, watch Trump make an example of Maine's governor in front of all the governors. Look around at the room at their petrified bodies. Listen to the stunned silence. They're terrified. It's awesome. Well, I can't disagree with that one.
The NCAA has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it, because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply, because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
This guy, he don't give any F's, I tell you that for a fact. And if I was her, I would resign straight away after that, because she got absolutely destroyed. There is no coming back from that whatsoever. And it is so good to see, finally, once again, somebody standing up to these people. And I've said this before, you know, when you have a leader like this, I don't understand, especially for the people who are against men in women's sports, but I don't understand how these people went ahead and voted for Kamala Harris. You wouldn't have got a ban. They would allow men to continue to be in women's sports. It's the most backwards thing to me. But just to give you an example of what is going on in Maine and why it needs to stop, Beth Bourne posted on X, yesterday a boy won the girls' state championship for pole vault in Maine. John Katie Spencer vaulted 10 to 6 or 6 inches higher than second and third place, in brackets tied, and an entire 18 inches higher than fourth place. But oh no, this is completely fair, isn't it? It's normal. Absolutely not. Here in Davis, CA, in spring 2023, we had a boy, Cullen Lily Javers, break the girls' Davis High School freshman school record for pole vault when he vaulted 10-0. When will this state-sanctioned child abuse end? At Governor Janet Mills. I mean, she's all for it, isn't she? She's all for boys and men going into women's sports and completely dominating the competition. The girls are being gaslit and silenced, and the boys are being lied to about biological reality. Yeah, that's another thing, man. When people want to stand up for this, you're not doing anybody any good. You are lying to boys. You are lying to people saying, yes, you are the opposite gender. No, we need to start telling people the truth. You are not the opposite gender, and you need the proper help. But for so long, society has just gone along with, okay, you are the opposite okay, you want to compete in girls' sport, okay, we don't want to upset you by saying no. And look where we're at right now. But Beth Bourne continues to post, not only did this boy cheat in the pole vault, but his team, Greeley High School, ended up winning the girls' team state championship because of his points. The governor of Maine, Janet Mills, Democrat, is a traitor to women for allowing this abuse of girls and confused boys to continue. Complete facts. So not only did his team win the state championship because of his points, he also won the girls' state championship for pole vault. And these people, the Democrats, woke leftists, liberals, want to sit there and tell us, oh no, there is no biological advantage. It doesn't exist. You're just making it up. It's a right-wing myth. Again, I don't know what they're smoking. I don't know what they're drinking. Get it checked. Here is another situation showing everybody how important the biological advantage is. I can guarantee you, if this dude competed against the guys, would he have won? No. It is the same story every single time. But for video's sake, I think we should just watch this one more time, because to see these people silent, it's a welcome sight.
The NCAA has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine?
I'm here.
Are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it, because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply, because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good, I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
I don't know how somebody comes back from that. I really don't. But leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts on that face-off between Trump and Janet Mills, and then also Maine not complying with this executive order? I'd like to know. Are you surprised the state out there is doing this? Nah, absolutely not. As I said at the beginning, we all saw this one coming. But if you have enjoyed, once again, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, it has been your host, JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.